Waking up early it's not going to make you a millionaire. I'll just say that right now. Waking up early is maybe a step to getting you there. But what I've realized now from my personal experience over the past 2 or 3 years of like consistently getting up early, and getting up early isn't the only thing here. It's a lot of things all built into one, right? Getting up early, being consistent with a routine, meditating, reading, learning, day in and day out. Like, you see it all over the internet. Ways to be a successful entrepreneur, ways to make millions of dollars online, ways to do this, ways to do that, right? It's almost impossible not to see that kind of thing nowadays. If you're someone who's in the online space and you're looking to, I don't know, start an online business and do something with it, it's very difficult to avoid seeing YouTube videos. My morning routine, my $1 million morning routine. I wake up at 3 a.m. I go outside and meditate for an hour, go for a 5-mile run, and take a cold shower, cold plunge, right? There's all these things you can do. But I think what I missed out on when I started to kind of implement those kinds of things into my daily routine was that I thought those things are what were going to create the income, create the successful business, create this. Like, they were going to do it for me if I just started doing that kind of thing. But I think what I missed out on is that those are just building blocks, right? Those are just one stair out of the entire staircase of getting to quote unquote success, right? Implementing a daily routine, nothing wrong with it. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's a great stepping stone. Keyword stepping stone. But it's not going to attend all the boring business meetings you need to do. It's not going to film the videos, the content that you need to do. It's not going to write the emails that you need to write, set up the automation that you need to set up, talk to those people that you need to talk to, have the difficult conversation with the contractor that you need to have. All those things, your daily routine isn't going to do those for you. It's only going to maybe get you in the right mindset for those things. So don't get me wrong. Very important building block to being successful is having a consistent daily routine. Like, having those daily routines, it just makes you a consistent person. It builds discipline, does all the good stuff, right? But I think what I'm trying to say is that it's not going to do the hard work for you, which is the actual business, the actual things you need to do to make the online income, to change your life, be able to quit the job that you're currently working at, achieve your goals, basically, whatever your goals are. Waking up early in the morning, drinking some kind of crazy serum, meditating, journaling, cold plunging, saunaing, all this stuff, it almost turns into a redundancy, right? It's almost like, instead of this like $1 million morning routine, it's like the $1 million ultimate procrastinator's routine, because you're not actually getting to the work. You're not getting to the grind. Now, I've made the mistake of thinking when I was first started, it's like, if I do these things, it's just going to do it for me. And if I post about it on social media, it's going to exemplify these things 10 times, and they'll be even more effective, and I'll make even more money. But really, that's just ignorance, naivety. Honestly, all the above is just not good. So if you're someone who's getting into online business, or just anything, it doesn't have to be online business, but that's just kind of what I talk Don't think that one little burst of motivation for a week where you get up early, you get up at 4 a.m. for the week, you meditate every morning, you read, you journal, you do all the things I just mentioned like 5 times. Don't think that that is going to instantly make you successful. And then on top of that, posting about it on social media. And I'm not saying that I do this. I'm saying this directly coming from me doing it and learning from it and thinking, looking back on it and thinking, almost being embarrassed. Because like it's better just to keep that kind of thing to yourself. But I guess I was young, and I guess you learn from your mistakes. So right now I'm at a point where it's like, still going to do those things, not all of them, because like I said, it's like the ultimate procrastinator's morning routine. You don't need to be journaling, sauning, cold plunging, waking up at 4 a.m., going for a 10-mile run every single morning in order to be successful. Like some people sleep until 9, which isn't a bad thing. Some people eat junk food all day. They do all the things that are a complete reverse of what I just mentioned, and they're millionaires, right? Everyone is different, and every single routine works differently for someone, right? The harsh truth of it is you need to find the right routine that works for you and your body and your mind, and then stick to it. Okay, it's not really the routine itself, but it's the act of sticking to it and being consistent with it and doing that over a very long extended period of time that will build the discipline. It will build the consistency, the resilience, everything that you need in order to succeed. It's not really the substance of the routine itself, it's just the act of doing it. The act of doing it is what's going to get you on that first stair, like I said, right? The first stair of the staircase. The rest of the stairs are all the other things that I mentioned, the hard things, the meetings, the letting people go that you aren't working, the writing that 1,000-word blog post that you've been procrastinating for 2 weeks, the filming content that you've been so nervous about to film over the past 6 months. That's the hard stuff, right? That's the stuff that not a lot of people are going to talk about and post about on their stories, right? But the sexy kind of cool looking stuff, which is like getting up early in the morning and all those other things, those things are actually almost easy compared to the actual nitty gritty that actually needs to go into running a successful online business or just being successful at whatever it is that you do. It's the act of doing things that you don't want to do that's actually going to get you to your goals. It's not the $1 million morning routine that's going to get you to your goals. So overall, what am I saying? I'm just saying that don't rely on a morning routine to make you successful. Rely on completing that morning routine, completing that hard thing consistently on a day-to-day basis over time, and that will get you to your goal. It's not the, oh, maybe I'll get up early a couple times this month, maybe I'll journal a couple times, meditate here and there, and then hopefully my goals will be achieved. No, it's implementing that morning routine or whatever it is that you do consistently on a day-to-day basis, getting the confidence and the high, quote unquote high, off of that every single day that you do it, and then getting into the hard work. Because in my opinion, if you do those difficult morning routines, it kind of gets that out of the way first, and then now you can get into the arguably more difficult work that's not going to feel as difficult anymore because you already completed the hard task in the morning, which was the routine. But don't make that routine so long and so bloated that you're doing it for like 5 or 6 hours and you don't have enough energy to actually do the hard work, the boring work that needs to get done in order to achieve your goals. That's all that I really want to talk about in this video. Nothing crazy, but I was just thinking about it the other day. So hopefully you guys like that one, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.